Hi Virgo rising. Let's talk about the Saturn Neptune conjunction. So this is a new 36-year cycle. We're ending something, we're beginning something new around putting structure to your dreams, which means breaking down some old stuff and bringing in some new stuff. And so for you as a Virgo rising, this is happening in your 8th house. And your 8th house is the house of, I like to think of it as a vulnerability. It's how we are connected to other people. And it can be really literal, like what does your mortgage look like? What do your taxes look like? What about wills and inheritance? What does your partner's money look like? It can be any of those things. I think it can also be soul contracts with other people or karmic debts you have with other people. It can be really like a murky space where we can't quite see things. It can be ancestors. It can be any of those kinds of topics that might be coming up for you to explore, like what needs to go, what can come in, what needs to dissolve, and what needs to be solidified. And so just see how that's showing up for you in your body. The 8th house can represent your mental health. This can be a place of mental health. It can represent your bladder, your urinary tract, your reproductive system. Any of that area of your body might be up for some revision, I guess. So check in with that part of your body as this transit comes in. Is there some other way that you need to take care of yourself? So that's where it's showing up for you. Let's see what Spirit wants to give you through the cards. All right. So Virgo rising, your opportunity during this transit, and again, it's a 36-year transit, so we're just seeding it. This is just the very beginning of this new energy. But your opportunity is the Chariot. So there's some movement here. And when I see the Chariot card, I always think the reins are in your hands. Like you have control. And so there's some opportunity maybe to steer your craft in the direction you want it to head. And as a Virgo rising, like perfectionism and all those kinds of things are probably something that you deal with. And so there's something about like you have the reins. You can do this. Take the next step. A lot of times these kinds of transits are like a longing of your heart. Like, I really want to do this other thing. What does that look like? And this card is saying your opportunity is really to be able to step into that power. And you have control. You have the reins. So you can do that. Your challenge is the Ace of Cups. So this movement is something around the Cups energy. Aces are new beginnings, and this is a new beginning. It can be friendships and conversations, family kinds of dynamics. It can also be intuition. And being that this is happening in your 8th house, I wonder if there's not an opportunity to like live in that intuitive space a little bit more directly. If this isn't an invitation to step into a chapter where you are less tied to, the earthy Virgo, accountability kinds of energy, and more tied to the Virgoan alchemy space, where like you can really see the sum of the parts. You can see how things go together. Like, so there's something about maybe just relationships. Maybe it's that kind of thing. But I really feel like it's like there's an invitation here to just like step into your psychic gifts, if you will. If that's too much, don't go there. But there's something intuitive or empathic that I think you really have control over, and this transit is inviting you to step into your power in a new way. All right, advice from Spirit. You got the Knight of Wands, so you're moving fast. Like, this has the potential to go quickly. And as a Virgo rising, maybe you're not terribly comfortable with it moving too quickly. But there's something about like going, like the reins are in your hands. The impetus is there. So yeah, Knights are about travel and journeys and movement, and Wands are about passion and creativity. And I also think of Wands as that intuitive spark. So I really, dive into that 8th house passion and that mentally nebulous kind of space. Like let your mind go, I think is what this is saying. I did pull a clarifier card on that Knight of Wands just to see if Spirit wanted to give us anything else, and you got the Magician. So my friend, you like there's The Magician to me says that you have all the tools you need. Like, you don't need to read another book, you don't need to do another thing. You have the tools you need. And so I think this is just an invitation to, like, maybe release some boundaries and just sit in cosmic consciousness and see what comes up for you. So Virgo rising, I hope that was helpful. Talk to you soon.